Welcome back to Andy's Candies, episode 3. As I'm sure you're all aware, we're in the midst of a pandemic, and as I'm sure all of you have been, us at Tree Patrol have been panic buying all the essentials like toilet paper and food. So unfortunately, now that the pandemic's kind of dying down and there's not going to be a zombie apocalypse, we have a lot of leftover pandemic food that's good till 2025. So in order to finish that food before it expires, we have to start eating it now. So our Tree Patrol crew has assembled a dinner for me to eat out of our quarantine food, and we're going to try it out.
Hi, I'm Stephen Frombach.
And I'm Connor Smith.
Now, our good buddy Andy has been eating nothing but garbage since the quarantine started.
And we just wanted to cook him a good old-fashioned, good old American meal.
But we ran into a tiny little problem. We can only use the food that we found in our bunker house. So, for Andy's apocalypse beverage of choice, we're going to make him a vanilla milkshake using evaporated milk, vanilla extract, and for a little bit of a crunch and extra flavor, some nice instant potato mix. It's gonna be good. That's the color of milk. Look at that.
Alright, so I think we have the milk hot enough now, so I'm going to add the baked potatoes. These ain't Joe Mama's mashed potatoes, because this is a milkshake. God damn it, that was horrible. So we mixed in the mashed potatoes and it's looking like a good consistency. So now I'm going to add in some imitation vanilla extract for that nice kick of milkshake flavor. See, it looks like a chocolate milkshake because the extract is brown. But you, the viewer, will certainly know that this is a vanilla potato flavored milkshake.
We're just going to hand you your drink for the night. This is called
The Enforcer! So it looks like some type of milkshake. It has sprinkles in it, so that's fun. So do I try the drink now, or do I... Okay, yeah. Whoa, that tastes familiar. What is that?
You don't necessarily have to figure out what everything is, you more just have to react to it.
Oh, it's not good. It's terrible. I don't like it. I'm gonna need some water.
We ready for the appetizer?
Oh, we got appetizers.
We got the appetizer.
No time for water. We got appetizers.
Run for your lives, everyone! It's the appetizer!
So, Andy's amazing appetizer will be a classic take on the well-known apocalypse dessert, Twinkies. Now, Twinkies, as everyone knows, are stuffed with this weird white creamy goodness, and it's okay. But we decided to take it upon ourselves to stuff the Twinkies with things that you are more likely to find in your apocalypse shelter to really up the taste. So we've got 2 Twinkies with 2 different kinds of stuffing. The first is going to be spicy Vienna sausage. The next will be potted meat, which is meat that's in a pot. And all in all, it's just going to be a nice appetizer for Andy to eat before he really digs into the main course. I'm just going to heat up the sausages. Now these are already fully cooked, so just put them in a pot, heat up a bit, toss them around. Look at those little baby wieners. The Twinkies, after being stuffed and put back together, will then be fried in some oil.
This is the Tree Patrol quarantine take on jalapeno poppers.
Yes, but they're called hop in your mouth poppers. Sausage comes in a can.
They were put there by a man in a factory downtown.
So now we're going to add the sliced beets to them, and we're going to cut them up a bit.
So you can see here we hollowed out these Twinkies. So you can see right down the middle. Now I'm going to try to stuff it with I'm going to try to stuff one of them with these little wieners and beets. Alright, so we have this one fully stuffed now. We're going to take this potted meat, stuff it in the other Twinkie, and add some of these beets. I don't really want to touch this with my hands, so I'm actually going to use the knife this time.
Hold on, before you put that in, I want to zoom in on it just to get a look at the consistency of it. Oh yeah.
Delicious stuff.
Wow, really like the wiggle it had.
This is a little harder to stuff than the other one, but we're getting there. You know, they did surgery on a grape, but now they did surgery on a Twinkie.
2020, everybody.
That's not really a relevant meme anymore, is it? Our Twinkies are stuffed. You get a good view of them there.
Oh yeah. Zoom in on them.
So without further ado, time to fry these bad boys up.
Nice.
So there we go, we got them fried up. A little golden brown, a little bit more than golden brown, but you know, that's about as good as you're gonna get sometimes. So now we're ready to go serve these to Andy, and he'll get his first part of this meal.
Now that you've had your drink, ready to bring the apps before the main course.
Yeah, of course.
These are called Pop in Your Mouth Poppers. They're our most famous appetizer.
Oh, wow. So let's see what we got. Okay, well, we'll just dig into them. They're lukewarm. So this one here has like a cakey outside, something reddish on the inside. That one's pretty fun. It's got a little like marinara sauce on top, so good flavor. Let's try out the other one. Can't quite figure out what that filling is, but it's kind of sweet. And tastes pretty okay. Definitely better than the drink. And
That's surprising that it tastes good. We weren't really expecting it to taste good.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, no, maybe it's just better than the drink, but yeah, it's not bad.
You want to hear what's in it?
Yeah.
So this one is constructed out of a Twinkie for the main shell. Everyone knows Twinkies are a famous, food that lasts a really long time. You see them in WALL-E, you see them in Walking Dead, you see them in Zombieland. And so the filling of the first one is Vienna sausages. And then it's got beets. And then the second one is potted meat and beets.
Potted meat. So is that like chicken? Or just potted meat?
Just potted meat.
As long as the meat's in a pot, it's potted meat. Yeah, there was a little bit of a burnt taste on some of it, but the majority of it was pretty okay. So yeah, the drink gets a D. Yeah, D. And the Twinkies get a B minus.
That's nice. That's pretty good. That's generous.
Yeah. So far you guys are doing okay.
Andy, you're looking pretty hungry over there.
I am really hungry. I did not eat dinner.
Are you ready for the main course?
Yes.
And now for the big one, Andy's incredible end-of-the-world entree. It is Spam that is cooked in easy cheese spray on top of a combination of rice, mayo, and oats, garnished with some pig's feet and gherkin.
So the first thing we're going to do is cut up this Spam. It comes in a nice big chunk.
Oh, yeah.
So now we got this nice big brick. I'm just going to slice it into some pieces.
That's meat.
That is meat. What type of meat? Nobody knows. Toss these bad boys in here. So we're going to get these sizzling just a little bit. And then what we're going to do is coat them in this Cheese Wow Easy Cheese. You can see there. And flip them over, see if we can get a nice good sear on the backside.
Oh, yeah. They say cooking is an art, and this is why. When you hear that sound, you know you're doing it right. I'm not gonna lie, the grilled cheese kind of smells good.
It's not bad.
Yes, as you can see, is always reapplying a new coat. This is to ensure maximum flavor, because if there's no flavor, then there's no favor in the dish.
Okay, so we've got our nice little rice and oat cake here. So I'm just gonna scoop these bad boys up and deposit them gently on top.
Now, for the most important part of the dish, the garnish, we're going to be using pig's feet topped with sweet gherkins. And if you don't know what a gherkin is, you're like most people, because I didn't know. They're tiny pickles. Wow. Okay. Got a lot of fat on this meat, and that's good. That's where all the flavor comes from. Now we're gonna just take them right off. Put it on. With this nice little meat stack. Put it right on. Gherkins. Are you jerking my gherkin?
Ooh, and just like that, it's another masterpiece of culinary skill.
Mm-hmm. Andy's gonna eat this. I present to you our finest dish, the Piggly Wiggly.
The Piggly Wiggly. Oh my goodness, is that cheese in a can?
Yeah, it's Cheese Whiz, or not Cheese Whiz, Easy Cheese.
Easy cheese, pickles, something on top of what looks like Spam probably.
Yep.
And then all on top of rice pudding or just some type of rice thing.
Sure.
I'm worried about what this is on top. I'm sure it's cooked.
Yeah, everything we bought was pre-cooked.
Nice.
So even if we did a bad job of
It's
like
safe,
heating it up,
guys.
it's safe to
It's
eat.
safe. Whew, yeah, that was not a good milkshake, guys. Sorry. You guys are gonna have to try that.
We're kind of out of knives. I can give you a slightly used knife or 2 forks.
I'll just go with 1 fork.
Alright.
I'm an advanced eater. Okay, so let's start our way at the bottom and work our way up. We got this rice stuff. Yeah, so it pretty much tastes like rice. I think it's I've never had rice pudding before. I don't know what rice pudding is. So
It's rice with oats and mayonnaise.
that's what this is?
Yes.
What's rice pudding?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Maybe
Well, I can
that.
taste the mayonnaise. I might need a knife. We'll see. We'll start with the pickles. So it's a sweet pickle. Good choice. I'm really worried as to what this is.
Good as taste.
Just put it in your mouth.
I'm gonna take a piece of it. That was not very tasty, but you know, I'd be okay with knowing what it is now.
Give the Spam a try.
Okay. Okay, guys. First time with Spam. Whoa, it cuts way too easily for me. Spam is pork, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't actually taste too bad. So now we got to get the all-in-one bite thing. I have to try it with this thing that's on top first before I figure out what it is, because I probably won't eat it once I figure out what it is. So we got 1 piece of this, 1 piece of that, some cheese. I forgot to break the pickle. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Some pickle. Shove that on there. Get some rice. And cheese. Bon appetit. Wow, that's quite a flavor. The pickle really comes out on top there.
We figured this one was going to be pretty gross.
The meats are not good.
Yeah.
What is that meat on top?
Pig's feet,
Welp,
which you have now eaten.
now I've eaten them. I would not be able to eat more than like a two forkfuls. So that's what I had. I was like, yeah, that's enough. I wouldn't really recommend eating them at all. But quarantine calls for sacrifices, so we tried it, so you didn't have to.
So what's the score on the Piggly Wiggly?
Okay, the Piggly Wiggly. Oh, I get it, because it's like all pig. The total score, the full thing bite, that was going to be a C-.
All right, well, let's bring out the dessert.
For Andy's dessert, we decided to make him the delicate Treasure of the Sea, an amazing dish that consists of Jell-O filled with sardines, calamari, and spinach seaweed.
Whoa!
Booga booga.
So, The process for this is actually pretty simple. We have 1 box of blue Jello, which contains 4 packets in it. Then we're going to top them all on top of each other with some fish and calamari in between, and it's going to be excellent. So, yeah. This is the craziest part. It's where I fill a cup with water. They say a watch pot never boils, so I just don't watch it. Oh, yeah!
We forgot to watch it and now it's boiling!
Oh! Put in this bad boy right here. Look at all that water. Okay.
It's already not boiling.
Don't look at it, it won't boil!
Looks like about half and half.
Oh.
We'll give it a try, see what happens.
I'm gonna zoom way in on it. Oh yeah. That's powder. For real this time. Boom, boiling. Take this out. Get all that bad stuff in there. Oh yeah. Yeah. Spoon me, thank you. Oh my gosh, it's turning into like a sludge. I guess that's the point. Doesn't that look like a beautiful ocean breeze? I guess it looks
I feel like I'm in the tropics already. Sitting on the sun chair in the Bahamas.
Drinking some rum punch.
Drinking some pina colada.
I love pina colada.
Look at that beautiful blue.
Oh yeah, well, let me see that.
Beautiful.
Wow, how blue. So now we have to add some seaweed?
Some Popeyes the Sailor Man brand seaweed. Delicious.
Alright.
I get the lid to the calamari off, and I'm scared that one of them's gonna like jump out.
Yep, as soon as you actually put force into it, it's gonna burst.
I'm terrified right now.
I'm gonna bring the camera up for this.
Oh fuck. Oh god.
According to California, it will give you cancer.
Oh, look at that. We got a whole tentacle.
I'm coming in, watch your eyes. Oh yeah.
So
Alright.
it's been 4 hours and it smells like the sea in here. So let's crack that bad boy open and see what we got. Is that in focus? God, it smells bad.
I'm gonna zoom in on it a bit. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Oh yep, there they are. Oh, that is so good.
We're gonna do the second layer now with the sardines, and then I'm gonna vomit.
Alright, so now we got sardines in Louisiana hot sauce. Here we go. I used to open this like a soda can. I've never opened sardines before. There it is.
Wait, let me get a focus.
And your fish.
The most embarrassing thing you've ever seen? And now I'm repeating everything you're saying into the microphone?
Did he say something after that?
I'm making a complete what of myself?
The fish.
The fish.
Oh, look at all that sauce. So I think the story is this is a pack of fish, a school of fish
Right.
that are attracting a bunch of sharks, right?
Yeah, and they're also attracting squid from the depths.
Right.
And that's the lore behind this dish.
It's Sharktopus
Exactly.
from the movie.
Versus giant octopus from the movie.
It's actually Sharktopus versus Terracuda.
Well, there's also Sharktopus versus whale wolf, so...
Yeah, I didn't see that one, so I don't like to comment on it, you know. Makes me feel like a fake fan.
Yeah, well, it makes you look like a fake fan, too.
With our final ingredient added to the treasure of the sea, we'll put it in the fridge for 4 more hours, and then it'll be good to go. I'm sure this dish will be a real treasure to eat. Poor soul! That's fish. Are you ready?
I'm ready. All I definitely consumed the entire Piggly Wiggly.
This is the most well-known dessert in any country ever. I present to you the treasure of the sea.
Oh, Lord.
We had a bit of a malfunction and it fell apart, but you get the idea.
What even is it? Is that Jell-O? Okay, we'll start with the blue stuff. Yeah, I think that's just blue Jell-O. I don't know what flavor blue is, but... Is that seaweed in the Jell-O? What on earth? Oh my Lord. So, the crew is trying this afterwards, right?
So yeah, sure.
Some of us.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, man. That's so bad. Was that enough, or do I have to eat more of
Nope,
it?
you gotta try
You gotta
all
have-
the ingredients.
You gotta have a spoonful. You've got the seawater,
Oh my
the
goodness.
seaweed, and what else is in there?
What is this?
What's that?
Give it a taste. Give it a taste.
Dude, just put it in your mouth.
What? I don't know what this is. It required biting force, which is questionable at best. So we've got that, which I bit into. That counts. We've got this, which I haven't eaten yet. We've got the blue Jell-O, which I have eaten. And there's supposed to be one. This has to look terrible, right? Oh my
Yeah.
God.
It looks terrific.
It looks great. It's very fun.
Why is it blue? What is blue about that?
It's the
Oh.
sea.
God. Oh, is there sardines in there? Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness.
Give it a
Can I have glass
taste.
of water?
Well, you gotta try it first.
You have the enforcer right there
Oh,
to wash it down with.
Lord. So this is a fish. That's all it is. Oh, is that what these are too? This is all just fish, isn't it? Or are there two different types of thing? This is just objectively blue, right?
I don't believe it was blue before he put it in the Jell-O.
Nothing was blue.
Oh, no. Okay, here's a piece of the sardine. It's meat. Why is it spicy? Oh my God. Yeah. What the heck?
Do you want to know what it is now?
Yeah, sure.
So it's blue Jell-O, which I think is blue raspberry. It's
Yeah,
Popeye's
that's right.
spinach as the seaweed.
Yeah.
Sardines in Louisiana hot sauce.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's really hot.
And calamari.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I bit into the calamari. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
Blue now, by the way.
Well, you should be able to see the tentacles.
Can I use your glass?
Sure.
Oh, that's what those are. I was wondering why they were different shapes. That makes so much more sense. Wow, that's really spicy. I don't think I'm going to have any more of the enforcer because I've been enforced enough, I think.
I call this one liquid ice.
Oh yeah, that is liquid ice. Wow. Okay, well, dessert was the worst. That's F minus. I know that's not great. It's an F. It's terrible. Oh, it's falling off the plate, guys.
It's the
I hope
treasure.
you're proud of the abomination that you guys
It's
made.
the treasure of the sea.
Yeah.
This is a delicacy.
It's a delicacy in many countries and other planets. I don't mean to offend any other cultures by not eating your delicacy, but if someone ate this entire plate, they would be dead. This has been Andy's Candies episode 3, quarantine edition. Is that it, or is there something else?
Dab.
No.
Dab. Yeah.
Yeah. We started off our day with the drink. It's terrible. Don't do it. The only redeeming quality was the sprinkles. Then we had the Twinkies, and then there was meat in there. One had potted meat, which we're yet to figure out exactly what type of meat that is. Then we had the Piggly Wiggly, which I ate entirely, so there's none of it left, so you can't show a picture of it or pan a camera at it. And then we had the dessert, which got an F minus. This is so upsetting to see a full fish where it's a full fish. Here we are. This is a fish. It's in Jell-O. Guys, all I'm saying is if you panic bought a whole bunch of food for quarantine like we did, you done messed up. Don't do it. Just don't do it.